Thank you very much. We are on location here at the Cave Rock parking lot. Couldn't be a much more beautiful setting here behind us. This backdrop, Lake Tahoe, is a gorgeous one. And we've got Jason here from Tahoe Photo Bus. This thing is badass.
Yeah.
I love it. Give me a little bit of the background of how this came to fruition.
Well, I'll tell you, I've been in love with Volkswagens for like 20 years and kind of been a mechanic and restoring these things. And one day I got a call from a customer on the East Coast, wanted to buy a bus that I had for sale. And I was like, what are you going to do with the bus? And she's like, well, we're going to do a photo booth out of it. And I was like, a photo booth bus? She's like, yeah, photo booth bus. I didn't know anything about it, at the time, so I did a little research, and I was like, man, that's a great idea. Why isn't anybody doing it around our beautiful Lake Tahoe, Tons of weddings, parties, all kinds of things going on here. I thought it was a great idea, and I kind of went with it, and here we are.
And it's sort of consuming you quite a bit in terms of time, because you're busy. This thing's getting booked out. Truckee Thursdays, Hot August Nights, a ton of different events that you're going to. Talk about where we can find you this summer and spot the bus.
Yeah, well, like you said, I should be at Truckee Thursdays, Hot August Nights. There's also the music series in South Lake Tahoe that's going on. I will be there, and other things come up all the time. Private weddings and parties as well, takes about half the time.
And that's sort of how I found you.
Yeah.
I'm having a wedding in September, and I was like, man, this thing is so cool to have at your event. I mean, it's sort of a showstopper. I'm sure people are loving it.
It's a head turner, I'll tell you. Like, every time I get the bus out, even if I'm driving it, if I'm trailering it, people are flagging us down, want to take their picture on it. Even today on the way here, I got stopped. I've already given out my business card like 3 or 4 times. They're like, what is going on with this bus?
And you could travel far, because you could put this on a trailer, and you've traveled all over with this.
Yeah. I'm working gigs and different events all over Northern California, the Bay Area, as well as the Lake Tahoe, Reno area. So if it's more than an hour drive, I prefer to put it on a trailer. It saves the wear and tear on the bus. But in fact, this bus is kitted out with a super nice motor. I put front disc brakes on it. It's a little bit lowered, so it actually drives really nice.
And I mean, that is your background. That's how it all started, again, was refurbishing these. So talk about how we can book you for events and find out more.
Okay, so you can book me online. That's TahoePhotoBus.com. Pretty much I do everything online. You can also call me, a few different phone numbers, which you can find on the website. That's the best way, actually, I prefer.
I love the gig you've got going here, man. And you get to show up to parties and have fun and run your business. So we're going to be talking more about Tahoe Photo Bus here in just a little bit. But for now, we'll send it back to you in the studio.